What's good, fam? We back at it with another video. Now, this video was 2 hours and some change. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a try not to get mad to the most disgusting stars of my 600-pound life. If I get mad, it's gonna be another part. We're gonna just keep going until I knock out this whole video. So yeah, man, y'all just bear with your boy. Cause we gonna see how quickly I can get. If I get mad too quick, I'm gonna try again. If I get mad then yeah. All right, though. We gonna jump straight into this video. Shout out to Big Craig for making this video. If you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, do so ASAP. Show him all the love in the world. Let's get it. Ooh, try not to get mad. Let's get it.
From Lisa Fleming being covered in maggots to Jean Covey living in her own filth, there have been some totally disgusting episodes of My 600 Pound Life, and in this compilation of my videos, we're looking at the absolute worst of the worst, starting with Jean Covey, whose cuts got infected with fecal matter after her mother didn't clean her properly. From having her parents wipe her clean after she goes to the toilet, and spending all of her disability allowance on fast food and junk food, it's easy to see why many 600 Pound Life fans called Jean Covey selfish and spiteful. And this episode features some of the most disgusting scenes I have covered yet. Not only are there physically disgusting scenes, like when Dr. Now questioned whether she was wiping properly, but emotionally awful scenes too, as we will come to see very soon. Starting out though, 36-year-old Jean is almost completely immobile, relying on her elderly parents to do everything for her, from making her meals to wiping after her after she's been in the toilet.
Good Lord Jesus.
That her parents bear the brunt of her care. Jean suffers daily due to her chronic obesity and health issues because of her weight. After gaining extra weight, Jean can no longer use the shower after an extremely bad fall, and due to her size, meant that she became trapped there for hours. This means that she relies on her mother to wash her while in bed using a bowl and washcloth, a humiliating ordeal for both participants. From her bed, Jean commands her family to complete the various tasks she requires
I'm already not liking her.
in order to keep her comfortable, and we learn the root cause of Jean's food addiction.
I'm happy as long as I keep eating, so I think that feeling is what I'm addicted to. Ever since I was a child, I knew I could use food to escape whatever it was I was dealing with when things got really bad.
Growing up with a single mother, Jean lived with her grandma a lot of the time due to her mother working 2 jobs to earn enough money
I get it.
and hitting her with metal coat hangers or extension cords as punishment, leaving her with bruises from her neck down to her toes. Jean reveals that this spiraled her eating disorder as she would steal her grandma's sugary soda drinks and snacks as a way of revenge to get back at her for all of the
What does that got to do with now?
horrible things she'd done.
So when my grandmother would beat me or say something horrible to me, what I would go to make me feel better was food. So I started to get a little chubby then, and I was over 100 pounds by the time I was 6.
Being over 100 pounds at the small age of 6 is over double the average weight of a child that age, putting extreme stress on Jean's body, not to mention the traumatic effect on the school playground, as we all know how cruel children can be. Things only got worse for Jean, as she was abused by one of her mother's boyfriends, keeping the abuse a secret and using food as a way to soothe herself. This traumatic event was a catalyst for Jean, and she unfortunately spiraled, gaining over 100 pounds in just 3 years.
She looked... I almost cussed. She looked demonic in that picture.
As a 9-year-old, she weighed over 200 pounds, the average weight of a 6-foot adult male. And if you thought it couldn't get any worse for Jean, you'd be wrong, as her grandma became even more abusive as time went on. Punishments that her grandma gave were bizarre too, like making Jean smoke a pack of cigarettes as a preteen. It's very unfortunate that Jean just didn't have much support growing up, and wasn't really given much of a chance at life. Jean's grandma died when she was 13 years old, and after revealing the extent of her trauma with her mother, it looked like things were going to get better for Jean, and she could finally heal and move on with her life. But the pain was still there, and the only way she felt like she could carry on was through food. At 15 years old, Jean was over 350 pounds.
Yeah, Now that don't make no sense.
making her high school life very difficult. Developing depression as a result of all the bullying, Jean ended up dropping out at just 17 years old, meaning she wouldn't get any qualifications. This negative spiral just continued, as Jean kept eating and eating until she weighed over 400 pounds at the age of 18. Jean's weight had a massive impact on her lifestyle too, as she found it extremely difficult to do what most people her age could do with ease.
And I tried to get a job and work and get my GED, but it was too hard at my size. And as I got into my 20s,
You ain't do online courses? You could have did online courses.
my depression got even worse. And I put on another 100 pounds really quickly. And when I hit 500 when I was around 23 is when I went on disability because I was starting to have a hard time getting up and doing anything. And it was just impossible for me to work.
And it seems like getting the disability allowance was one of the worst possible things that could have happened to Jean, as she now had an excuse to not go to work and just keep eating, because she was being rewarded for it. Jean medically had no health conditions at all, but her disability was obesity itself. If Jean tried to lose weight, start exercising, and just generally move around a bit, she would have been able to slowly improve her lifestyle and reintegrate into society. But Jean just didn't want to do this, and once she got her disability check, she was fully consumed by her addiction.
And because of that, I started mostly just staying home. The only thing I got out for was to go to church. And my world.
If you could take your ass. I caught that one. If you can go to church, you can go to work. You can have like a desk job. What?
Started to become just my house and my mom. And that's the way it was for a while. So my eating didn't change.
You know what?
Except I think I eat more now than I did then. Because my life over the last 10
like you just over there, you gonna eat that whole container of cupcakes? Yo,
years has completely become my house. I'm so big I don't even know what I weigh, and I can't even function anymore.
Her lifestyle is probably most people's worst nightmare. She has practically no life. She doesn't leave the house and she has no friends. Jean's own mother even has this to say about her situation, which just speaks volumes.
Had I known that she would end up like this, I would have never had her. Not because I don't love her, but because I would have rather died than have her live.
Well, god damn, she's here. I had to cuss on that. Like, you wouldn't have never had her? Ooh, god damn, that's crazy.
Like she's living.
The Lumify effect. One drop dramatically reduces redness for brighter, whiter-looking eyes that make...
In reality, Jean is just waiting in bed to die and doesn't think that there's any way that she can be helped. Despite this, she has one last chance at changing her life, and that is with an appointment with Dr. Now. Spending years isolated in the house has caused Jean to develop severe anxiety, and she's unsure if she will even be able to make it out of the house at all. But a few cigarettes later, Jean develops enough courage to make it to the car, having a borderline breakdown on the way.
I'm not getting out here. I don't really have to go right now. I just want a cigarette and I want to try to calm down because I'm getting really anxious. Get me a soda, a really big one, please.
How about no? You gonna go get weighed in. You gonna go get weighed in.
I need something with sugar to help my nerves.
The pain and discomfort Jean is experiencing from the car journey is made even worse by her idea that people are constantly staring and laughing at her.
Already staring at me and probably making comments of,
Why are you smoking at a gas station, ma'am? You know what? She is... Oh my
about how big I am. And I don't need to deal with that. So I'm just not giving out because people are jerks.
How about they looking at you because you're smoking at a gas station? Yeah.
There were people over there on the grass staring and pointing, just like I told you. And this lady just drove by and slowed down and just stared at me.
You don't have to worry about it. I hate people.
You know what? I'm fucking tired of her. They looking at you because you're smoking a cigarette at a fucking gas station. Dumbass. I'll be looking at you too. I'll be like, I ain't going over there. She's smoking a fucking cigarette. She gonna blow everybody the fuck up. I failed that fucking quick. Yeah, I don't like her, bro. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I'm done. It's gonna be a part 2. Her mother is tired of her shit, man. Like, seriously. Oh my God, bro. I was really about to lose my fucking mind over here. And it's crazy. I'll see y'all in the next one, man. Woo! I do not like her, dog. I don't like her. I see y'all in the next one. If y'all like this one, smash the like button for your boy. Comment down below what y'all thought of the video. And also let me know what else you want me to react to. Share the video and subscribe to the channel for your boy. Comment down below if y'all want me to keep going on this video. More than likely I will be. But I want y'all to let me know. Because this shit going give me... Just let me know in the comment section, y'all. We out this video.